Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining. We'll get started in a minute. Okay, welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining our self-care and service practice in the love, peace, and harmony field. My name is Lori. I am a facilitator or coordinator with the Love, Peace, and Harmony Foundation, and I am also a co-owner with Satori Family Wellness Center. And although by profession I am a psychologist, some of the information that we present is from the field of psychology, but we are not, I am not in that role at this time. So any information that I share, please also seek your own medical and professional physicians and other resources. Okay, so let us just get started for this today's session. So what I thought that we would do is we are continuing on the stress management and developing, this more joy and ease in our lives. And I've been following some of the uh, information from the stress prescription book. And so we'll continue with that. But before we start, we will be doing our check-in. The chapter this week is to let nature do the work. And we will do a meditation with the love, peace, and harmony field, integrating some of the wisdom that is shared earlier, and then talk about some next steps for your continued well-being. So let's get started by just checking in. So I like to look at these monitoring gauges to see where we are. So close your eyes and just do a scan, a body scan, kind of check in to see how you're feeling. Maybe noticing how your thoughts are, your emotions, your bodily symptoms or sensations, and a reflection on your past actions and behaviors the past week. So have they been more positive, loving, kind, helpful, productive? Have they been more negative or overwhelming? So allow yourself to just kind of note where you are, and you can give yourself a baseline number of where you are starting the session today. Okay, and we want to just note that and be aware of it without judging ourselves. Okay, we are just checking in, and that is key for well-being, the concept of awareness. So hopefully all of these exercises designed to help you increase your self-awareness, because then you can make some changes to move in the positive direction. So, apologize. So, we've talked about it in our last sessions about these mind states that create physiological stress or restoration. So what we've been working on is getting out of the red mind and yellow mind to more the green mind and the blue mind for our baseline, for that to be our baseline so we can recover, restore ourselves, And we're not saying that these are negative. It can help us develop resilience, but we need to always get back to our baseline, and we want to lower that baseline. We don't want to stay up here, otherwise our bodies are working too much, our mind is working. The chemicals that our body develops may not be ideal for this restoration mode. So today we're going to be talking about like the power of nature. So many of us, many of us live in Hawaii. So we have a lot of nature around us. We're blessed in that way. And what they're talking about in terms of nature is we want to kind of develop that attentional restoration effect. Okay. So when we leave attentional overload, we open up the spaces in our mind and we can feel better. Okay. And so one study that Dr. Epple mentioned in her book was by Dr. Sani at the Indian Institute of Technology. And they found that just watching nature videos, participants' brains showed greater alpha and theta waves. And these are neural states that create relaxation. And interestingly, the waterfalls and rivers were seen to be the most potent nature stimuli. So here we actually have in Hawaii these wonderful nature scenes, but we might not always be able to get out, but we can still do something about it too. Even just looking at it, watching videos, and actually allowing ourselves to get into the psychological space. So one is the magic of water that Dr. Epple mentions. And not only seeing water, but like the waterfalls or the beach or the rivers or the streams, but exposure to water can have psychological benefits of peace and well-being. And they've theorized that this floating in water can increase our interoception, which is the connection between one's sensory awareness and one's body. And so I remember seeing some videos that people would just go like in the city and have these centers that it's like these water pod things, and they would just kind of float in the water for a few moments, right? We have water. It could be, they say, a pool or the beach, the ocean, different areas of water. I love my baths, and it may explain why I like, these baths, just being in the water. So that could be one. So even thinking about it, as we talk about it, imagine yourself like just being in the water. So we're going to use our power of imagery to support us. And we're going to bring that into our meditation as well. So one is the water, nature. Some of you that might not be your thing, but forest therapy or forest bathing has also been shown to be a very powerful therapy. There's some growing scientific literature of the health benefits. So basically, forest bathing and therapy means broadly taking in through all of one's senses the forest environment. And it's focused on slowing down and appreciating all aspects of the environment. And it is originated by this Japanese practice of Shinrin Yoku, which translates to forest bathing. And I remember seeing a video on this, so I wanted to include that. Okay. So as I mentioned, the diverse health benefits can include improving health and well-being at the physiological, emotional, cognitive, social, and spiritual levels. And one study found that compared to an urban walk, a leisurely forest walk led to 12% lower stress hormone levels, okay, as well as decreased blood pressure, heart rate, and boosted immune function. Okay, other studies have shown that it can improve attention in those especially children. I think the study was with children with ADHD, also in creativity, problem solving, improvement in mood. So it can be done in a park, yard, botanical garden, or any other natural area. So even in your own backyard, many of us may like to garden and even being out in that garden environment. And what I would suggest is that we also not just be in nature, but it's about appreciating the aspects, right? So allowing yourself to immerse your senses and the power of awe. So when we're in nature, a lot of times we can note the awe of these breathtaking, you know, uh, um, breathtaking experiences and scenery, right? Like, oh, the mountains. When we were at the Grand Canyon and we saw the awesomeness, it was a very wonderful experience. And so there is ongoing research. There's a Keltner on awe and the human resilience. I think they're trying to see how long the benefits can last, but it's theorized so that it can last a while. Okay? So all experiences reduce stress and can deactivate the brain network that fuels rumination and negative self-related mind wandering. So for my work with a lot of clients, this can be a great supplement to any types of therapy. So we will practice today in our love, peace, and harmony meditation. Okay. So what I want you to do is, first of all, we're aware of our body, where we want to transform, what was coming up. And now I want you to just connect, imagine a nature scene that resonates with you. I had some photos up there. It could be with the water experience. It could be with, the forest, nature, or a garden, something that you might be able to remember that you had the experience. So even remembering will bring back that kind of state of awe. So, maybe my last kind of big was a Grand Canyon, kind of noticing that awesomeness and reconnecting with that experience. Uh, or even imagining, I always wanted to see the northern lights, right? Uh, and that could be something that, even though I didn't see it, I've seen pictures of it, and can kind of get that uh, kind of that sense of awe. Okay. So whatever it is that you choose, whether you have one or not, you're also going to connect with all the love, peace, and harmony field. So for some of us, it may just seem like calligraphies, but some of us who are familiar with the different types of calligraphy and the what it actually entails, allow yourself to really feel, because many of us believe not only in this appreciation of this calligraphy art, but you've gone to some of the other classes that maybe understand the spiritual significance. And for those of you who can connect with that, allow yourself to go deeper into that gratitude and the appreciation of what is really the love, peace, and harmony field can bring for you. Okay. And you can trace or meditate with the calligraphies, but I will kind of lead you through meditation, short one. So you can allow the light and the positive messages of the field, and also the imagery that you're connecting, the sense of awe of what you're connecting for yourself, to support you in this exercise. You can allow any insights to occur naturally as you meditate, allowing the light and the positive message of this field to really remind you of your life's purpose. You know, And allow this feeling to help you relax, to feel restored, rejuvenated, so you can continue to give positive service to your loved ones in your work. So I just want to have you I'm just gonna have you close your eyes for a bit. I'm gonna make it so you can also hear the love, peace, and harmony music. And you can allow the music. You might also have the sounds of nature. For me, I often hear the birds chirping, the wind, the breeze. Some of you may be near ocean areas or water, allowing whatever it is that relaxes you to help you move deeper and deeper into relaxation. We are clearing any negative messages holding, bringing in the relaxation and restorative message of love, peace, and harmony. And you can also think of the awesome message of the love, peace, and harmony song. I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. And feel the connection within yourselves, your loved ones. You can, on a soul level, invite loved ones that you know can benefit, and also is actually to join us in this practice to bring more love, peace, and harmony into our lives, into the lives of loved ones, helping us to develop a more restorative baseline of deep rest. You can also connect with the innate ability our bodies have to heal, to transform. And think about the awesomeness of how our bodies are designed. And if we can tap into our highest self, the power our highest self brings to heal, rejuvenate, we also tap into the universal frequencies and vibration of love and light, the frequencies of the love, peace, and harmony field. With these positive, powerful messages from around us of nature, the awesomeness of nature, tap into that. Allow yourself to open your heart even more, experiencing the awe, the beauty, the profoundness of how healing can occur for us, and may have done so in the past. For those of you who believe in and have spiritual fathers and mothers, things that you believe in, with high frequencies of love and light, connect to that. Feel the honor, the respect, the all that comes in connecting with your high level spiritual fathers and mothers. Imagine their presence and the awe you would be in, feeling that connection. Going deeper in the honor, the respect, the gratitude. Feel your heart open. Again, being in awe as much as we can helps us not take anything we have for granted. Our loved ones, our health, friendships we have, our spiritual connections, spiritual mothers and fathers. This love, peace, and harmony field that has been created for humanity from the love of our spiritual father, Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, a great humanitarian, healer. So continue to open your heart, focus on building that awe, that sense of awe. Feel love, peace, and harmony. Feel like the whole universe, your spiritual fathers and mothers, are just shining, radiating this great love and light on you, in every part of your body, allowing you to feel loved unconditionally, protected and supported. Breathe in that love and light. Feel the gratitude. Really imagine like you're looking at things with new eyes and an open heart. Being in awe of even familiar things through practicing here in the love, peace, and harmony field, which is totally an awe-inspiring experience, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper into the field. Some of you have been working and opening some spiritual channels for your intuitive experiences. Allow yourself to go deeper, to note the light, the colors, the high level frequencies and vibrations. Imagine that it's going into your body to heal, to transform, to bring love and light, healing messages, rejuvenating messages. Feel your body transforming. You say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Express the gratitude in your heart. Even this short experience can help you connect with this awe-inspiring experience to heal and transform even more quickly. So allow yourself to express the gratitude from your heart and keeping that sense of love, peace, and harmony within you and around you. And I would love to know how your experience was. So please feel free to write in the comments section or your chat. And as I'm waiting for some responses, if people also want to just unmute, you can do so. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to kind of just go over some of the next steps to continue to keep yourself. Oh, does someone want to share?
Yes, I want to thank you for clarifying and making it the words you used are some of your vocabulary is wonderful. Um, I really appreciate your the words like awe-inspiring, and you mentioned about negative uh, wandering, negative mind wandering. Those two phrases were very, very. It helped me clarify uh, just by using your own um, vocabulary. It's really has helped me. So thank you very much for clarifying it. That really helps sometimes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Gregory, for your sharing. And yes, this is a wonderful practice that we can do. And remembering the words that, speak to you, and you can use it in your daily life. And it can really help some of the areas that we've talked about
Yes,
before. Mhm.
yes, and then when I used to counsel students when I was a teacher for 26 years.
Mhm.
When I use these words, it helps clarify not only me, my feelings, but others too. So I really thank you and appreciate you for uh, 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 elucidating and making known that the these two phrases, because it really helps a lot. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Gregory. And I see a comment from Amy saying, I feel so peaceful and relaxed now. Thank you. So wonderful. Thank you, Amy, for sharing. And, hopefully we can continue on this journey to bring more love, peace, and harmony and awe-inspiring uh, experiences in our lives. And just in our regular, ordinary, or daily lives, if we can just change the way we view things, everything can be awe-inspiring, right? Even just the water. If you hadn't had a bath for ages and then you get a hot running water bath, that can be like, oh, wow, I'm so grateful. And that could be, just an awesome experience. So, then I would love to help all of you or support your wellness journey. And we do have more of these type of sessions. We have my mother's Love, Peace, Harmony meditations and wellness practices on Monday morning. You can join her live. You can also watch the recordings. We usually post it on the YouTube channel. We also have our Wednesday evening with Tao Calligraphy, and this is with a calligraphy that the next level of calligraphy, the power of calligraphy. So we really recommend you to also attend that. And it's on Thursdays from 7 to 8. And if you do want more personalized support, because we do have so many resources that sometimes for some people it can feel like which one should I do first, or it can feel overwhelming. So we'd be very honored to help you along in the process to give you some guidance on that. And with the service journey, as many of us love to serve. We are honored to serve with the Love, Peace, and Harmony Foundation. And this is a QR code that you can get the instrumental, I believe, of the music we were playing in our meditation. That also leads you to a donation link. So if you are inspired to donate, you can definitely do so. You can also direct your donation to certain areas. And if I think the honorarium section, you can also put our names. That allows them to know that we've been maybe doing our part in sharing the information to you that supports our service to all of you. And so, again, just a reminder, self-care is service, okay? To increase your self-care is to increase the quality of your service. So I do want to thank all of you for taking the time today to be with us in this self-care and service practice. Please share if there is anyone that you feel could benefit. And Joanne also said, I agree. I love the term awe-inspiring. It really helped in making my heart feel so full. So great. So let's continue to use that term or any term that you feel moved by, whether it's working in your garden. My sister has a beautiful garden, lots of plants, and many of you may have other very awe-inspiring things in your daily life that you may not have yet opened up or realized as much. So have a very awe-inspiring week. Until next time, everyone. Aloha. Thank you so much for joining. And I think I forgot to record, but it should be recording on our live stream. So Facebook. So aloha Facebook people as well.